Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. So currently we have a bit of a power situation here, which is gonna make me take some drastic actions. Well, maybe not that drastic, I don't know. I am turning off proliferation for my basic productions, basic resource productions. I'm not gonna do it for stone for quite obvious reasons. It's still going on the red stuff, so that means that the usage is minimal. I did turn it off for almost everything else. This should have a decent impact on the power situation. And now that I have a bit more power, I am going to, well, I'm going to use it. Don't know how much longer this needs to be. Let's fill that one as well. This one is in the way definitely. And I want to place down 7 of these. Let's get the belts. Carbon nanotubes are a fairly slow recipe. And because this has become such a huge bottleneck, I do need to help out the production. And I'm gonna do that by, well, basically doubling what we currently have. I'll drag this line once more so I can get the inserters in. I should have done that after the belts were placed, actually. And power poles is once every 2 factories, so there, and there. All power poles are down. I need to drag these just once more now that all the belts are actually placed. Oh man, that's so extremely annoying. It tried to force some inserters in weird positions. And now it cannot even properly drag the existing inserters. Okay, I think that this is everything working. This is not working. Why are you not working? Lack of titanium. Okay, lack of titanium is to be expected still. Power should get better, but just checking here, we are definitely overproducing titanium. We have substantially increased the production, and that number should go even higher, so hopefully we're good now. And I think we can live here. I am assuming that my research is blocked. Oh, there it is. I am assuming that my research is blocked because of the lack of carbon nanotubes, or sorry, the lack of titanium for titanium crystals. I will take a quick peek to confirm that that's the case. And if that is the case, we should be able to just see the research going after hopefully just a few minutes. And the first thing that I want to do here is, well, confirm our suspicion. Yellow is dead. Yellow is dead because, yeah, exactly as I thought. We can just leave that as is. It should self-regulate. Now, this was long overdue, and well, let's address this. Okay, hold. Come on, land. I do not get it. Like, I was tapping what I thought was the right way, but apparently with no input, the robot kept going in the direction it was already looking at. I will be quiet for the next few minutes because I do want to speed this segment up. This is probably one of the most boring segments in the whole game, and I don't know of a way to do this faster. The drone is left behind on a planet. Not sure I want to find out. And let's get back to our base. I just did a quick upgrade of everything we had there, and well, that needs to go away. I need to get a bit more of this. I really need to look at cleaning up my inventory. I'm going to set up a drop-off hub for titanium glass. We are going to need titanium glass for one of the next things that I'm going to put on the mall. Not only titanium glass, but it is one of the things that it is currently missing. So we're expanding the mall by we are expanding the mall by 4 factories. Is this fully dead? Kind of is. Let's turn this one off. That should actually give us a bit of a breathing room. I am looking at addressing the power issue over here, as you will probably see in, well, as you're gonna see right now. So the last one that I'm actually putting down is this one. I am gonna request this one first though. So this is processors, carbon nanotubes, rings, and titanium alloy. Titanium alloy, and lastly it's gonna be rings. No logistic bots. Let's get a few more logistic bots. That should be a very easy task. Where is it? This one? Sure, I'll mark it like that. I will set up these other ones as well. Steel, plasma, circuit, and photon. Steel, photon, plasma, and lastly circuits. And with a limit of 2 for this one, this is gonna be laser turrets. I will set these ones up as well. I've been a bit on the fence about this, whether I should actually go ahead with this or not, but in the end I've decided to do it. Steel, copper, photon, and rings. Steel, copper, photon, and last one is rings. I should have everything here. And last but not least is these big guys. These will require an additional chest. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let's put, I'm fairly sure that this requires photon combiners. No, it doesn't. So I have titanium, I need titanium alloy, rings, photon, plasma exciter, and processors. Titanium alloys, plasma exciter, processors, and rings. Power is still barely hanging on, but it is hanging on, and that's the important bit. What am I? Oh, I'm still missing that bit. So that one's good. That one can stay as is for now. I think there's a decent supply of those things. Now, I am going to turn these ones off. These ones are completely off. Okay, let's do a quick round of inventory cleanup. I think it is long overdue. No belts. That's interesting. Some of those things. Very careful because I do not have a filter there. I don't know if I have any other access. I do want to put these ones back, for now at least. And let's take a look at... okay, delete. There's gonna be a random bab collecting all of this stuff. Let's use the nice word for it. But on the other hand, I do have a few useful things here. Now I know for a fact that something is using microcrystalline components. There it is. Plastic, I'm not gonna be able to even dump it anywhere. Okay, this already looks so much better. And let's go into planet mode. Now, if I go to my research, I will actually be able to dump... Oh, that was close. That was way closer than I was thinking it would be. I will be able to dump quite a lot of this stuff in here. Not the deuterium part, but I think I can... I don't need this one right now. We're full, that's great. Now we can actually... Oh, there's one more thing left in here. That's good. That one actually uses it. I will put everything else in here as a supply. I'm actually very curious why this wasn't picked up on the other planet. Maybe it's because I didn't have logistics set up for that. Anyway, this one just finished its last stack of resources. That's dead, that's good. I do have a bit of an extra buffer, which is gonna come in extremely handy. So let's go ahead and upgrade everything. That should actually be everything. Let's get all of these resources drained off the belts. Now I probably have some extra titanium or some extra something as a surplus, but that is of very little relevance right now. This will be turned off. The fuel here should hopefully last me for a bit. Now with that gone, this changes to deuteron fuel. And let's see. I can clear everything here. I should have actually started with this because it is gonna take a bit of time for this thing to come in. I need deuteron, I need titanium alloy, and I need was it iron? No, magnetic rings. Quite the expensive recipe. Now for this one I do want to keep the depot, the buffering here as low as possible. Remote demand, local storage, and I will get these ones out as well. Now tricky part here is I think this, yeah, fuel chamber generation. That's awesome. I did grab a few more of these canisters. First of all, this is a 3-lane build. So let's do that. That's inbound, that's inbound. Titanium is not inbound because I don't think it's being loaded into an ILS. Or not loaded just yet, at least. I have space in here. I am fabulous how much I can misclick sometimes. I constantly keep amazing myself. Now, again, very small buffer, put a few ships in here as well, but this will most likely drain the little supplies I have here almost instantly. Power is still in the dumpster. And well, obviously there's no other resources because let me change this. What? Oh, that's a very weird thing. It keeps the old filter. Even though I will finish that sentence in just a second. I want to make sure I'm doing this well first. So this one goes in here, the second level, and there. That is not the right resource. So let's clear this up. Get that back in there. And we don't even have something inbound, which is quite annoying. We'll have to live with this for now. Let's see. I can do this over here. Now, unless I did something extremely wrong, carbon nanotubes should have sorted out, but for some reason they're still not sorted out. Am I importing them? Fairly sure I am importing carbon nanotubes somewhere. Am I not? Okay, this is remote about that. I was importing them, I was right in that regard. I was wrong about a few other assumptions. Let's limit this to a buffer of 2. Let's put the filter. Okay, this is provider. Okay, somebody actually started taking things away from there. 7 of these. 7 of these should actually be enough to sort my power supply issue. And we have a new milestone actually. This will be draining quite a bit of fuel. And I will actually set this up in a 2-lane configuration. What's gonna be the one that I cannot get? I cannot get the titanium, so I will just drag another belt on the other side. There's no point in... Say what now? Oh, yeah, it just drained up the supply when it was refueling these ones. I did not set up a filter, so I need to remember to do that. And you are going to... This is what I was calculating earlier, making sure that I will have where to merge this back before proliferation is happening. Now, eventually proliferation should be happening there. This is almost fully drained. but that's a very little relevance. I noticed the thing that I've missed there. So let's sort that one up. I want to get a few more of this. Okay, I have 11 more. This looks right. And I have 6 left. I have 2 left. So power now should be off the charts here. 390 megawatts, that is extremely generous. That is extremely generous. Now, these productions, I don't want to get into any other major builds right now. So I'll just do a bit of base cleanup. That one is still working. This one is still working. But I don't think it should be working anymore. How's my inventory looking? I need to start dumping some of the things. Fortunately, this is the beauty of having ILSs. You get reach all over the place. Now, this is providing how much power? 2 megawatts. This is 10 megawatts. 10. This is quite a bit of power that is being reported as available. Still no proliferator in here. This is still running. This is almost dead. Okay, let's do this now. What is this? This is something extremely simple. I want to make sure that I have rockets available for distribution. Not a lot of them. This is supply. I don't want local. Local, I have the current array. Let's empty this buffer over here. And continue with the cleanup. So this was a hydrogen belt. This was the thing that was meant to be burning off excess hydrogen. I'll dump that in there for now. I no longer need these. Plastic here. Where is the plastic here going? Plastic, well, the plastic was going in here, and I'm fairly sure it was only going to the graphene, so I do need to decommission that as well at some point. What I am going to do, however, is reuse this ILS. I have just the one extra slot here. And this is gonna be local and remote supply. So what I'm gonna do here is basically I think this is the fastest way to empty those tanks out. Or I don't know if it actually is the fastest way, but I do think that. Might be wrong. But I do want to move all of these over into this ILS over here. It's really great that I can move some of the hydrogen as well while in the process. Now, while that is being transported, has my proliferator... Okay, let's queue up a few more technologies. I was wondering why it is so quiet. Last two technologies here require green science, so we won't be able to queue those ones up. Good thing I didn't hit escape another time, because that would have spilled everything over. How much? Okay, maybe... there is one thing I can do, actually. Well, first of all, I could have used more depots. And I'll leave this there for now. I will clean this up just a bit later, but for now, we've more or less just passed the 40-minute mark, I'll mark, well, on this planet, red means this needs to be cleaned up. I will just mark this for cleanup just so that I don't forget about it. But yeah, I think that this is gonna be it for this episode. We've made quite a bit of progress. We've unlocked a huge milestone, which is moving to a new type of power. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you here next time.